What's going on, Knuckleheads? GKM Gaming here with another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video, and today I'm bringing you something a little bit different and a little bit sexy. That's right, even sexier than our normal content on this channel. Am I allowed to say sexy on this channel? Hold on, let me check on that. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're cleared to say sexy. We are not a rated G channel. I clicked off not for children content. Let's do it up today. By fan request, I am going to cover the top 10 ultimates in the game. And let me clarify by what I mean by top 10. The number one thing going into my top 10 is how cool these ultimate animations look. I'm not doing them by top 10 best ultimates in the game, although that definitely factors into how I'm arranging these 10, but I'm going by the 10 coolest ultimates in the game. I'll talk what those ultimates do, right? But just know, if your favorite character's ultimate didn't make it into the mix, that's okay. It doesn't mean their ultimate's bad. It just means I didn't think their ultimate animation was necessarily the coolest thing in the entire world. And you have to learn to accept that. Right? I don't need the comment section blowing up. I can't believe you left out this ultimate. What do you mean this was number 9? You put that at number 1? That's awful. You said this was going to be sexy. There's nothing sexy about that ultimate. I don't need to hear it. Comment section. Cool your jets. This is an opinion of my top 10 coolest ultimate animations. Right? So let's get at it. Number 10. Alright, so coming in at number 10, I have Redbeard's ultimate, right? And I love this ultimate. I love Redbeard. I love everything about this character. One of my favorites. Hey, he's the icon for my channel. Crying out loud over here. And what is not to love? He's literally got a pirate ship and he's shooting a monkey attached to a cannonball out of this pirate ship. Let's watch this in super duper slow-mo. Look, he turns his little hook and says, ahoy! Builds his ship right there. Bam! Monkey jumps up, locked, loaded, and it's firing right into your face. You gotta love this ultimate. It does big damage, it does big debuffs, and honestly, it's a cornerstone of every pirate team. Let's get it. Number 9. Next up, we got Willa the Witch and her Will-a-tastic. That's not a word. Ultimate. What's not to love here? She builds a cauldron. She stirs it up. She's got a snaggletooth on her bottom draw. And she just, bam. She's going to buff her team. She's going to debuff your team. On top of being one of the most devastating ultimates in the game. I love the animation. She flies in on a broom. Love that the cauldron just gets built right in front of you. The smoke is purple bricks. Very, very nice touch there. And she stirs it up. This is double boil and trouble. Hopefully I got that right. Not really too keen on witch lingo, but hey, it is what it is, and Willa will rock the party. Number 8. Know what's better than a witch stirring her cauldron? A wizard turning into a monkey, turning into a horse, turning into a dragon, and then shooting a meteor at your face. And that is Magisto's ultimate. This ultimate is crisp, it's clean, it's a hard-hitting AoE, and man, this ultimate was like one of the first ultimates I saw in the game, and it won me over instantaneously. Look at this guy. He's just like, bam, I got my scroll out. Remember those scrolls from back in the day? Twirls it around a bunch of times. Cast his spell. Now he's a monkey with a wizard hat. And guess what? There's bananas and a beard. Got to love it. But it's not done yet. That monkey's gonna do his little monkey jig dance. And bam, he's now a horse with a wagon. Also still wearing a wizard hat. The beard is on the floor, but he is not done yet because a horse and a wagon is not going to hurt anybody. Oh, wait, he's a dragon also with a wizard hat, and this dragon will dominate your life by shooting a meteorite out of its mouth at your face. Eat it. Number 7. Speaking of dragons, let's talk about a kung fu master who will summon a beautiful white dragon to disarm your whole team, inflict defense down, vulnerable, and destroy all of your hopes of winning. Master Wu and this gorgeous white serpent that he summons from the clouds. Always one of the most beautiful ultimates. I don't remember what it even used to do before they updated it and gave him the rework. But now, it is probably the most efficient ultimate in the game. I'd say it's probably the most powerful ultimate in the game. But here it ranks as one of the most beautiful to look at. Number 6. So yes, dragons are cool, but chickens are equally cool. And nothing says cool ultimate like Chicken Soup Man's ultimate. First off, let's talk about how this ultimate is super duper slept on. There's a giant chicken, and it literally body slams everyone with its butt. And it also inflicts dizzy on the entire party, or clumsy, or something. I don't know. I haven't used Chicken Soup Man in so long, and honestly, I'm not opening up my phone to check on what it does, because I'll never use this unit again. But gosh darn it, if this is not a beautiful and cool ultimate animation. Eat chicken butt, ladies. Number 5. So yeah, of course I'm going to go back to dragons when I'm talking about Basil the Bat Lord's Dragon Ultimate. You know what? One of the things keeping this out of the number 1 spot is it doesn't actually damage anyone. This ultimate looks really, really, really cool. There's a moon in the background, fire everywhere. The dragon literally breathes fire on the opposing team and doesn't actually do any damage to them. Wait a minute. The ultimate heals. This is a healing ultimate, right? So while this is really, really cool looking, there's smoke, there's a dragon, like the animation is beautiful. When I look at this ultimate, I'm not like, yeah, my team is about to get so much HP back. That's not really what I think when I see this ultimate, but you know what? I still like looking at it. If you've noticed, I think my last 3 videos have ended with this ultimate animation, and that was not done on purpose. That was really just luck, but hey, luck favors the fortune bold. I don't know what that means. Number 4. When you're talking about the best ultimates in the game, this one literally never comes up. But when you're talking about the coolest ultimate animations, this one is one of the first ones to come up. The real downside of this ultimate animation is nobody ever gets to see it because it's so bad. It's actually so bad, I don't even really know what it does. I just know that it's bad. I've barely read much on this figure. I don't remember what any of their skills do. Iggy is awful, right? Iggy needs a rework. Iggy needs a lot of things to help Iggy get better in Iggy's life. But you know what Iggy doesn't need? A new ultimate animation. Because this ultimate animation is so cool. You literally build a volcano, stand on top of that volcano, and then shoot fire at people. But I'm pretty sure this ultimate also doesn't do any damage. So while we're shooting a volcano at people, we're not actually hurting them. And that is very strange. Number 3. Don't cross the streams. Unless, of course, you absolutely have to cross the streams. In which case, you're going to get one of the coolest, well, at least in my opinion, the third coolest ultimate animation in LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed. Egon and the Ghostbusters. This is not just Egon's ultimate. This ultimate is so cool. It looks cool. It's straight out of the movies. There is only Zool, right? It's got it's got the like demonic temple right out of the movies, the dog statues. It's so cool, so nostalgic. But what I like about it the most is the animation becomes different and the ultimate becomes more powerful the more Ghostbusters you have on the team. So the more Ghostbusters you're rocking on the team, the more powerful your ultimate is going to be, and the cooler that ultimate animation gets. The only thing I really don't like about it is it like pans to Slimer like he's actually doing something in terms of crossing the streams, which he really doesn't. But you know what? It is what it is. I love what they did with this ultimate animation. Bravo. Good job, Gameloft. Number 2. Here at our number 2 spot, we have the latest, the greatest, and one of the coolest ultimate animations I have ever seen. A ghost multiplying and swarming someone out of a haunted house that he literally just built in front of you. Look, this is a wicked cool battle animation. You know, say what you want about Gameloft and their game developers, which they, you know, hey, I'll tell you what, Gameloft's marketing team, awful. Gameloft's graphic design team, right? The people who do the graphic art for Gameloft, fantastic. This is something that no one can complain about with this company. And this animation right here shows you exactly why. Look at this in the slow-mo. They're popping out. I love when they're about to do it. They're just gonna go up and it's like and they will get right into your grill piece. Love this animation. It's number 2 on my list. Honestly, the only reason that my number 1 takes a spot over it is because the number 1, on top of looking awesome, just makes me laugh. Let's get at it. Number 1. Right, number 1. If you know me, you knew I was going with this ultimate animation. Admiral Nonsuch. Let me tell you what I love about this. He's literally on a boat with a sword, and he's got Private LaCroix, Private La Terrible, carrying the boat on his back. The one thing I really love about the Imperials more than any other faction in this game is how their battle animations abuse Private LaCroix so much. Governor also has it on his, where he has like LaCroix come down from the rope and hit someone with a sword. Love how LaCroix is just, he's LaCroix. He's a lackey. He's carrying the boat on his back. And then you just look at the expression on Nonsuch's face. So smug, so arrogant, so the 1%. You gotta hate him and you gotta love, absolutely love to hate Admiral Nonsuch. He is probably the ultimate bad guy in here. Look, he's got an arm behind his back and the sword across him. Plus, this is a really awesome ultimate. It does buff immunity to the whole team, and it heals 100% of his HP. Really awesome ultimate. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Thanks so much for tuning into this really unique and, I like to think, sexy video. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.